Hi. Our video today involves a piece of walnut, something like this, and some resins. We got some ruby red glitter, blood red, and diamond, deep blue sea. Here we go. First things first, mold release spray. Land right there. Nope. Probably ought to take that bark off of there. I want to take my blank for this piece from the side with the bark on it. So that means a trip to the bandsaw. So we have some pretty straight grain, but with nice variation in color and some punky spots. So this is a mistake to drill the pilot hole at this angle. I need to make the tall side shorter first. What I'm looking for is the natural edge of this piece to be the level top of the wood portion of the hybrid pole. I could take a large amount of that extra meat away with a 45-degree cut. This freehand style of cutting is not recommended for rookie operators. Time for some grinding. The bottom needs to be flat enough to sit on the circle jig and flat enough to sit upright in the mold. The movement of the wood is going to pinch this saw blade here in just a minute. Solution incoming. The bottom of this is not very flat, so I'm actually holding it pretty much straight up and down. The bottom of the mold is tapered slightly, so I'm going to knock down the edges. Time to take up some room with scrap wood. Resin's expensive and you don't want it to crack. Just need to stick these together good enough to get them in the pot. A little hot melt glue to stick it all together. Why I'm not putting glue on that block on the side, I don't know. It doesn't hold it down. I needed a second batch of resin because there was not enough yet. Gonna need a little more weight. Okay, it's been overnight. Let's give it a whirl, see what it looks like. It's heavy, I'll tell you that. Hopefully we can get it out of here without breaking our container, because I like this container. There it is. Ha ha. Oh yeah. All right. Yay. Woohoo! One crack, not bad. It's a deep one. In order to keep the resin at the top, I need to make the wood parallel to the resin. A straight line from the pencil line to the top on the other side is going to be a perfect depth gauge. Not perfectly flat, but it doesn't have to be. Notice the red plug on the left side of the lathe. There's no hand wheel there. Every other lathe channel I've ever watched said, don't screw the piece on, hold the piece and screw the thing in. That's not an option if you don't have a hand wheel on the left side of the lathe. Make sure to check your clearance, Clarence. Some tools of the trade. Gonna use a round carbide just to rough it in. Thank you, dear viewer, for tuning in today. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Hope you like what you see. The opportunity to subscribe and like and all that stuff is available to you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so very much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so very much, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Have a great day. Peace. A flat bottom is necessary for the foot, and we'll put a mortise in it. I knew before I started that I wanted this to be a pedestal bowl. Let me know in the comments if you watch any other wood turners. I like the shape. It's as wide as possible, and there's plenty of resin to work with. Let me know in the comments if you know who Mouse Rat and Little Sebastian are. Couple of cracks to deal with. More gap filler, CA glue. It's so deep. Always fold your sandpaper in thirds. It's so much easier to hang on to. Sanding paste, when properly applied, should give you a surface which is sanded to about 1200 grit. Using the tailstock to make sure it's centered before final expansion of the jaws into the mortise. Let the hollowing begin. I was watching the playback and I thought that the hollowing process took a long time and was rather dull. So I thought I would recite for you a poem called Mongrel, written by Robert W. Service. Here it is. A puppy dog without a collar annexed me on my evening walk. His coat suggested fleas and squalor. His tail had never known a dock. So humble, trusting, wistful was he, I gave his head a cautious pat. Then I regretted it because he accompanied me to my doormat. And there, with morning milk, I found him where he had slumbered all the night. I could not with displeasure hound him, so wonderful was his delight. And so with him I shared my porridge. Oh, how voraciously he ate! And then I found the woeful courage to shove him through the garden gate. But there all morning long he waited. I had to sneak out by the back. To hurt his feelings how I hated, yet somehow he got on my track. For down the road he sudden saw me, though in the trees I tried to hide. How pantingly he sought to paw me, and yelped with rapture by my side. Poor dirty dog, I should have coshed him, but after all, 'twas not his fault. So I took him home and washed him. I'm that soft-hearted kind of dolt. But then he looked so sadly thinner, though speckless, clean, and airy bright. I had to buck him up with dinner and keep him for another night. And now he is a household fixture. He never wants to leave my side. A doggy dog, a mongrel mixture. I couldn't lose him if I tried. His tail undocked is one wild wiggle. His heaven is my happy nod. His life is one ecstatic wriggle. And I'm his God. So that's a couple of pretty substantial voids right there. They go a little deeper than I thought they did. Gonna have to address those right now before we blow it apart. So stepped up through the grits here: 60, 80, 120, 180, 220, 320, and 400 before the paste. Get your head out of the way. Looks like I need some fresh wax, huh? I guess so. Well, we'll do what we can with what we got. Well, I think it's pretty nice. Well, here it is. Here's the finished product. See, apparently I like shadow for some reason. There we go. Very nice. So this finishes at about 10 1/8 inches side to side, 4 5/8 tall. Got a nice foot on it. Number 107. All right, thanks for watching today. Really appreciate it. If you'd like me to make something custom just for you, head over to www.claytonswoodart.com, hit that contact page, and let's have a conversation about me making something custom. just for you. All right, guys, thank you so very much. And remember, be nice to each other.